Hey everybody, it's Carol again with Refunction Crafts. Hey, I hope everybody's doing well today. I am going to bring you a video today on something that caught my eye over at the Dollar Tree. And I want to show you guys what I'm going to be doing. But before I do that, this is all the stuff we're going to be using for the project, and I'll kind of go through that in just a minute. But I want to show you guys some of the cool things that I got in a Happy Mail package from my friend Kim. Now, Kim is someone who has, since I've had my channel just about, she's been so generous with me, and she always sends me little things. She has sent me my little crystals that I use, and she sent me a heat gun so that I could dry my projects faster in my videos, and she's sent me tools and little goodies to use in my projects, flowers, you name it, she's sent it to me. And this is a huge shout out to Kim because she's also become a very, very good friend of mine. So Kim, I'm going to show some of the things that you sent me in my Happy Mail package, not everything. I'm going to try not to make it too long, but I'm going to give you guys some highlights of a package that she just sent me, and then we'll go ahead and start our video. One of the things that Kim sent me was this box with, it had a whole bunch of really, really beautiful flowers in it and tidbits and things. And so now I've got some teal flowers, and actually I may be using some of these in today's project. And that's why I wanted to go through this, because what's happening to me is I've got a couple of videos to put out on Happy Mail packages that I've gotten, and I wanted to kind of combine this one with the project, because I'm actually going to be using some of the things that Kim sent me, and I could easily go through all of this in no time flat. So before I end up using everything, I decided I would go ahead and show you guys the highlights of my Happy Mail package from Kim. So I got some of these mulberry roses in teal, and then of course these, which are super pretty. They're just like little, almost like little balls, but these are great for the little filler pieces that you want, kind of the sprays that you want coming out from your flowers. And then some red rosebuds. And then she sent me a couple of packages of wildflowers. And Kim, I'm sorry, I already opened one of those packages and I've used some of the flowers. So yeah. But this is one of the packages she sent me, and I just love these wildflowers. I think they're amazing to use in my crafts, especially the good thing about these is that they're flatter. They're not as poofy, so for doing things like the journals and things, sometimes you just want stuff that's going to be flat on top. So these are going to do the trick. Look at those purple ones, and I'm hoping to do some projects coming up here in purples, so be on the lookout for some purple stuff. For those of you who don't know, I love purple. It's like one of my favorite colors, and I know with purple it's one of those things that people either love it or they hate it. I'm a lover of purple. So she also sent me a couple of these filigree wood pieces, and this I'm actually going to use in today's project, and then I'm going to use this image, which is one that this is actually one that I had, and I just cut it out to use it. I think that's one that I had, or is that one she gave me? I'll be able to tell you in a minute. I found a couple of other images of mine that I want to start using too. And then I got these wildflowers. Aren't those gorgeous? And I've got these set aside because there's some teal flowers in there that I'm thinking I might use. And then some of these are from the package that I already opened and started using. And then I got these. So these are some of the things that I'm gonna probably use today. This I know I'm gonna use. And then I also got from Kim some gorgeous, gorgeous laces. I got these little filigree flowers, which are super pretty. I won't be using these in today's video, so I'll put that in with the flowers. And then I got, oh goodness, and of course I'm gonna drop it everywhere. And I opened a whole envelope full of really cool things. Okay, so this is, and I pulled it out of the bag and then it all kind of fell apart. I'm really not usually this sloppy about things. This is some lace trim that she gave me or sent me. Oops, I had it wrong way. There we go. Super pretty. And I'm going to use one of these laces in today's project. And then this is a trim, lace trim, and it's kind of organza and chiffon or ribbon fabric, silky fabric. And I got some eyelet lace trim. Super pretty. And then there's this, which is like it's a frosty ribbon, but it's like, it's lacy. I don't know if you guys can see the frostiness in this or not. Let me turn on my other light here. But see, it's all frosty. It's so pretty. And it's another one that I kind of lost control when I pulled it out of the package and it got all unwound. She had everything wound up so beautifully and oh, everything smelled so good. I love getting packages that smell nice. Hold on, I just dropped a glue stick. And then I got this gorgeous pearl lace. Isn't that pretty? And like I said, I haven't decided which of these I'm going to use today, but I know I'm going to use some of it. And then this pretty pink ribbon that has the iridescent thread running through it. And then I love these trims, and she sent me, I have some red and I have some pink, I think, or no, beige. And she sent me some of this white. So I'm super excited about this because I have been using a lot of this kind of trim lately. So, oh, and there's one more lace here. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's nice because it's not quite as wide as some of those lace trims that you get. So this is good. These are all good for doing some of my smaller projects. So I'm super happy. I'm dropping everything. I'm super happy that I've got some more lace trims and stuff that I can use. I'm going to put this aside for now, where I can grab at it as I'm working. And then she also sent me an envelope full of these really great, they're like made out of cardstock, and there's flowers galore. I need to get this out of my way too. I'm just afraid I'm going to drop stuff and then have it all over the place. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And they've got glitters and stuff on them. Look at this one. Little bird on a little watering can. I mean, there's just so many of them, and they're all different. Look at that. Oh, look at this one. It's a little birdhouse. These are awesome for journaling, making journal books and stuff. And I had told Kim that I was looking forward to kind of doing some of that sort of thing. She knows I love bicycles. Look at that one. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I'm gonna have to put that one aside because I may use that. This one's really pretty. And I don't know, I think these might be what you consider die cuts. Little camera. I think that's what they are, is die cuts. And I love this. Live well, love much, laugh often. And these, a lot of them will work also with, you know how I like to put little inspirational words on things. So a couple of these will work really nicely for that. Little bird in a wreath. And then there's another wreath. And then look at these pretty tags. They're all glittery. Oh, I just love this stuff. So those are the die cuts she sent me. And these will probably get used a lot. So you'll be seeing these around in my videos. Okay, let me put that aside. I'm gonna put that way aside so I don't knock it over and spill it. And then I got some of the little wooden buttons and things. These are like butterflies, and I think there's Christmas trees. Oh, look, there's Christmassy ones. And I'm gonna start doing some Christmassy videos, you guys. So I'm just gonna kind of put a few of these on my hands. Oh, the trees are all different too. How cute is that? And then the butterflies. So that's those. So these are definitely going to be going into some of my Christmas projects. I've been putting stuff aside. You know, funny thing is I don't have a lot of Christmassy embellishments and stuff at all. I don't know why. But I guess it's because I really haven't, in past years, I haven't done many Christmassy projects because I've just been kind of getting my feet wet and trying to figure this whole YouTube thing out. So that's probably why I really haven't done much in the way of Christmas. And then you guys have Happy Bird. I got some more filigree corners. Yay, I love these. And they're gonna go in my filigree bag. And then she sent me some pretty bling. We all know I'm gonna be using those. I love my bling. Super duper pretty, and it's nice to have some new bling pieces because I am running low on the stuff that I really like to use a lot of, and these are kind of it. That's super pretty. That'll be saved for a special project there. And then I got some little gears and stuff for steampunk. And a few charms. There's some Christmassy charms, a little cat charm. Oh, Kim, I just realized there's a cat charm in there. And I'm going to show you what I'm working on right now. And this cat charm is going on it. I can't believe I just saw that. I've been looking and looking through my stuff to see if I had anything with a cat on it, and I couldn't find anything. And that is exactly what I was looking for. Yay, thank you, Kim. And then I got some sequins, all different colors, and some little rhinestones. pretty earring. That'll go nice on a bottle. When I do my bottle night lights, this will go nice around the neck of a bottle. And then she gave me some knobs, bottle knobs or door knobs and stuff that I can, they're like the drawer pulls that I can use. And these are all a bunch of keys and stuff and a little clock charm. So that's that stuff. Then she sent me, and this is the last thing I'm going to go through on this. She sent me these beautiful, beautiful images because she does a lot of journals. And so she sent me some of her papers that she had so that I can use these in my projects. So I'm really, really excited to have these. And I can't wait to use them. I love this with the fork, knife, and spoon and all the flowers. That's so pretty. And teacups are one of my things. I used to collect teacups and plates and stuff and teapots. And I, at some point, kind of packed them all away because we were redoing our kitchen years ago, and I have never unpacked them to put them back out. So those are all my images and stuff that I got from Kim. Oh, there's some more. Hold on. I knew I had cut something out of one of the bits that she gave. Oh, this is what it was. I used some of this floral for a project that I was working on. I knew I had cut something out of something. And then she also sent me these postcards that are really, really pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Look at that one. So those are, and this one's got feathers and flowers. And then this one's a pretty, just a deep purplish card that I can do something cool in the center of. So that's that. Kim, thank you so much. You know I love you and I appreciate all that you do for me, and I can't wait to start using some of those things, you know that. And then, so now we're going to go ahead and kind of move on. The reason I needed that cat is my son, his wife is Japanese, and she is from Japan, and her parents still live in Japan. And so she and my son and my new grandbaby, not as new anymore, but still new to me, are going to Japan at the end of the month. And so I wanted to send something to her mother as a gift from me, and she really, really loves cats. My son told me anything to do with cats, she's gonna love it, and just, you know, you're good to go. So I've been working on this domino, and I'm almost done with it, except that I was looking for a charm that I could hang from the top of it. Look at how gorgeous that turned out. And this is one that I actually resined on both sides. I wanted to make sure it was perfect because I love, love, love my daughter-in-law. And so I just wanted to make something nice for her mom to send to her. So this is it, and that's the image of the cat on the front. So Kim, this cat charm is going to be going on this domino, and once I get that on there today, I will be done and I can send it off actually with my son, and he can take it to his mother-in-law when they go to Japan. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm really, really nervous about them going to Japan, and I'm trying not to let it get the best of me. It's just, you know, the whole travel thing right now is just kind of I worry about it right now. So especially going out of the country, and they're going to be gone for a month. So that's going to be rough for Mama and Mima. And I wanted to show you guys, I'm going to do a video on this. This is one of my matchbooks, and I have not done these in so long that I thought I would make one a couple weeks ago. Actually, I made this. And it's just a little matchbook. And you can buy these matchbooks at the Dollar Tree. Packages, I think there's like 12 in a package. And these are really fun to alter. And so this one is one that I did. And it's actually an old one. It was a messed up box on the outside because I had done something with it before and didn't like the way it turned out. So I had taken everything off of it. And it was just messy. Like this one. You can see this one's still got stuff on it. It's painted white. But that's okay. That's just texture as far as I'm concerned. And I can easily work around that. And I've got stuff in there to alter this one as well. So I will probably do a video on that. I may go buy some new matchbooks to do some more of these because I think they're a super fun project, super easy, and I just want to do it. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. What this is, oh, I wanted to show you guys too. I had this box and I showed you guys before. This is the back side, and the front pretty much looked like the back does. But I decoupaged it with this image, and I just wanted to show you guys that I got it done. This is my little, it's got a magnet closure, and I put all my little chipboard inspirations in there. And so I finally finished it. This is mine. I get to keep it myself. And so I just wanted to show you guys that I had gotten that done. I put this pretty trim on the edge of it, and then pearls going down it in the middle. And so I just am really excited about this. I love it. I think it came out super cute. So I wanted to show you guys. And then what we're going to be doing today is this project here. And just to kind of show you what it is, I was at the Dollar Tree and I saw these little books, and they are 2023 calendar books. And you all know that if you don't get these quick when they come out at Dollar Tree, you won't be able to get them at all. Calendars of any kind, because they go so fast. People start buying them up and they're gone well before the first of the year. So they just had a lot of cute stuff over there, and I saw these books, and these are the cool calendars. They've got the weekly days, and you can write a lot more in these. And I just thought these are more planner books. And I thought, you know what? Those are super cute. I won't keep the original design on them, but I am going to alter it and turn one of them. The one that I'm using today is this one. And I'm just gonna, so those are the ones that they had. And mine will look nothing like that. So I did take this out and I did paint it. I just painted the whole thing white on the outside. The inside still has some of this color on the inside of it, but that's okay because we're going to be covering that up. And I'm going to Mod Podge it using this napkin for the cover and this one for the back side. So let's go ahead and get started, and that way maybe this won't be too terribly long. So I just got to figure out which direction I'm going in. So this is going to be the front of my book, and I'm just going to Mod Podge this onto the front. And I have my brush here, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I poured my Mod Podge into a little sauce container. That way I've got some that's kind of ready to go when I'm ready to work. And it's just enough, and I'm not continuously opening my Mod Podge bottle and drying out my stuff, because Mod Podge dries super duper fast. So you just have to be really careful. Let's see, I know I have to kind of turn this just ever so slightly because I want to make this fit just right on here. And I know you guys probably see a lot of people brushing the Mod Podge over the top of their images at this point. I do not generally do that because I want to try and press it out and then just get my cellophane and get that over the top of it while the top is dry, because I'm always still afraid that it's going to stick. So for me, if the top of the napkin is still dry, this works a whole lot better. So just a tip for those of you that don't Mod Podge much. There's other people that do it all the time that probably have way better techniques than I do, for sure. But this is something that has worked for me, and I've managed to figure out that this will get my napkin on there nice and smooth, and I don't get as many wrinkles. So for me, I do not Mod Podge over the top until the top is pretty much dry. So there we go. It's on there. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to just trim these edges off, because I don't necessarily want them hanging over. I'm going to leave a tiny bit on the not this edge here, but the other edges, to kind of go over the cover part of the book. On this edge, I'm trying to get it as close as I can to the top. And then I will brush the edges over whatever is left. So it's been a nice quiet day for me today. My husband is out helping his brother. So I've just kind of had a quiet day. I've been getting a lot of stuff done. I had to do a little bit of running around this morning. Not much. So I did that, and then I came home and I started working on that domino project because I need to get it done and get it over to my son so that they have it when they leave for Japan, because they live a little farther away from me, probably about an hour out. And so, unfortunately, I don't see them as much as I would like to, especially with the new baby. And my daughter-in-law is very concerned about, you know, making sure the baby doesn't get sick. Although for me, going to Japan was not a good idea for me. So I'm just being the paranoid grandmother, I guess. But anyway, not to mention, I'm going to miss them. They're going to be gone for a long time. And I just pray that they will be safe and well and all of that good stuff, and nothing goes wrong. So, okay, got that edge done. So I'm just going to take and sweep a little bit of my Mod Podge, just a tiny bit. over these edges and just brush it around. Okay. And let me get this one. A big part of me wanted to go ahead and do the Mod Podging before I started the video, but then I know that there are people who would like to see the whole project being done. And so I just decided to go ahead and do it on camera. Hopefully I'm staying in view for you guys. I know with one of my recent videos I did have a little bit of a hard time. I managed to have the camera so close up that I kept getting out of view, and I felt so bad because it doesn't make for a great video if people can't see what you're doing. So I will try to be a little bit more mindful of that as I'm going forward. It used to happen to me all the time when I was new at this. Oh my goodness, I can't tell you how many times I was out of view in a video. Okay. Okay, I'm going to brush the front, and then I'm going to go dry this very quickly in my craft room with my heat gun, and then I will be back. Okay? Okay, so now that that's done, I've got it all decoupaged on the front, and I actually went ahead and did the back of it and the edge here, so that you wouldn't have to sit through that part. Did the same process on both sides, did the Mod Podging, got it dry, brushed it over the outside, and then dried it again. And actually this was pretty dry the first time, so I went ahead and went over it after I was done pressing it out. And so I pressed both sides out, and it came out really nice that way. So you can see it came out very nicely. I'm really, really happy with the way this came out. And then now we're just gonna go ahead and decorate this puppy. And one of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put her actually on the inside cover of this, because I kind of wanted to do the inside, embellish the inside a little bit as well. And I don't want to do a ton on the outside. So that's where these pretty trims that Kim sent me are going to come in handy, because they're smaller trims. They're not real large. So I want to try some of this around the outside of it. That looks really pretty. I do have this pretty sparkly one, and I'm actually really liking this. And I think because I can still see my image through that, I think I may use some of that too. But I think I'm going to go around the edges with this this iridescent, I think if I put it over that, you can see it better. See how pretty that is? So this is what I'm going to use around the edges. And I'm going to grab my glue gun. Make sure you have plenty of glue sticks handy so that you don't run out. And I'm just going to go across the top first. trying to make sure I get it on there nice and straight. And that I don't have a bunch of glue sticking out. And I'm just going to cut the edge off and go around the whole outside of it. And this works out really nice because it goes on easy. I don't need to use a ton of glue. It cuts nicely. I am not going to complain. This is awesome. And wait till you guys see what this looks like up close. I'm going to start it right there and cut that right there. And the good thing I'm seeing is if it oozes through a little bit, which it does because this is full of holes, it pulls off real easily. So I can get any of the excess glue off of there real easy. I just wanted to trim this out with something that was pretty but not too invasive on the design. I am in love with this ribbon. I'm going to have to find out where Kim got that and get some more of it because I really love it. Look how pretty that looks. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Again, maybe if I put that behind it and or turn on that light. Hopefully you guys can see it, but it looks really pretty. It's very subtle. And the iridescence in it is what I think you guys probably are not seeing a lot of, but it really is so pretty. So there's that. And I'm going to take, again, I'm not going to do too much embellishing on this. I want to just make it fairly simple. And I don't even think I'm going to use this on it because it just takes away from the flowers. Originally I was going to put her on the front, but look at, if I do that, it hides all of the flowers on the front. So that's why I decided I'm going to take that and use it on the back, or on the inside, I should say. I'm thinking I might want to use some of this just on one edge of the book. I think I'm going to use it on that edge. So I'll just cut that right there. I didn't need to waste my pretty iridescent stuff, but that's okay. This is what I do. I start doing things and don't think about what's going over the top of something, and I've already put it down, so there's nothing I can do about it. And then I'm going to take some of my lace that I have here. This is just a thin, basic lace trim, and I'm going to make a bow. And I'm just kind of going back and forth with this, with a larger section, a little bit smaller, and then a little bit smaller still, leaving a couple of tails there like that. So this one will flop down. I'm going to take my glue and I'm just going to go in between them and press, and they are all sticking. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tail and I'm going to glue it down, kind of going off to one side. And I'm going to take the other side and wrap it around to the back and kind of have it coming across the back side too. So I just wanted to make sure I get it around the same length, just like that. And then I'm going to take one more piece off of that, and I'm going to tie it around. Put a little dot of glue on this piece here. And actually, I'm going to wind it one turn so that it kicks off to the side a little bit better. And I'm going to take this and just on coming up around to the back side of it, I'm just going to tie it around the center in a knot. And I will have a very pretty lace bow. So I don't know if you guys saw them or not, but I got all of my dominoes done. All of the ones that I was working on the other day. I finally got them done. They're all in my shop now. If you're part of Happy Bird's Glitter Nest, you probably saw my post on those, because I did post them so that everybody could see how they turned out, and they turned out really nicely. So I'm just going to put this bow right up to the top here. In the corner. And I will fluff it out, but I also want to use some bling. And I'm trying to see, what did I do with my bag of bling? Oh no. Oh, here it is. I'm just going to use one of the bits that I got from Kim. I don't want anything too big. I'm going to use this one, this pretty piece. And I'm just gonna, this is an earring, so I'm just gonna, or no, it's actually a brooch. I'm gonna cut off the back. And I'm gonna dab a little bit of E6000 on here, on each side. And then I'm gonna put a dot of hot glue in the center, and that way, y'all know, then the hot glue can set right now, and the E6000 has time to cure and dry on there. There, that looks really pretty. And then I think I did take out a couple of flowers. And let's see, what all did I have out? I'm gonna see if I can stick some teal in here and make it look good, because you know how when you see a lot of the shabby chic stuff, you'll also see little tidbits of teal in them, and it looks really, really pretty, I think. So I wanted to put a pop of that into this. I'm not going to use all of those, but I want to see what I want to use. So, do I want to just use a couple of my smaller flowers? I have my leaves here. I don't know if I want to use them or not, though. The big debate of the day. Where do I want to go? Like that. Yep. And then I'm just going to see if a little spray of these, I won't use a whole spray, but maybe a couple of stems of these will actually be really pretty coming off of there. Just like that. And then I can see that I'm going to run out of these real fast. Super pretty. Actually, I want one of the lighter ones and one of the darker ones on here. Hold on, you guys. Sorry, I've had my TV on this whole time and I didn't realize it until one of the annoying commercials came on and I could hear it. Yep, this is what we're gonna do, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm still not sure about the leaves though. Sometimes I like them and sometimes I just feel like they take away from the look that I'm trying to achieve. So I may have to just leave them out. Yeah, too much dark green, I think. It doesn't really go with what I'm trying to do here. Okay, all right, let's get these flowers down. Oh, there goes my dog. She wants outside. I have the strangest dog, you guys. She has a doggy door, but she lately does not want to use it. Go ahead. And I can't take a chance on her piddling in my house. So, she didn't go, and she's standing at the door outside now, barking at me to come back in. And she didn't even bother to go. It's funny because when my big dog Juju passed away about, I guess it's been about 5 weeks ago now, something like that. Since that very day, this dog does not want to use the doggy door.
She stopped wanting to use it the day that Juju passed away. I don't know why. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on with her. But she does not want to use the doggy door anymore. And she's used it for 13 years. So go figure. It's a psychological thing, I'm sure. But I just can't figure out why that would happen all of a sudden after 13 years. It's mind-blowing to me why she's having this trouble. I don't know. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this stem and tuck it back here. And I probably should have tucked it in before I glued this big flower down, because I have that pearl back there as well. Okay. Get this one on there before that glue dries. There. Hoo-hoo! I'm so excited. It looks so pretty. And this one is gonna be... Ouch. I just burned myself. Oh my goodness, I can't get this one to pop in there. I'm just gonna put these together and try and squeeze them both in there at the same time. There we go. Very pretty. Excuse me. All right. This, I want to get it to press down a little bit more. Oh my goodness. I love my little dog, but I think maybe she's going a little bit senile. If I'm being honest, I have a feeling that that's sort of what's going on. Because she is 13 years old. So I have to be patient with her, but I cannot have her going in the house. I've caught her a couple of times now, and so I'm really, really watchful of her now and make sure that I take her out several times a day so it doesn't happen again. Okay. I think I have to put one pink flower at the top, if I can find one. Probably should have left those little green ones out, I have a feeling, but it's too late now. There we go. I do like them at the bottom very much. There we go. So that looks really, really, really pretty. And now I'm gonna get to the inside, and this should go really, really fast. So I'm going to use not that, because that color shows through with that. I'm going to use some of this white trim just along the edges there. And make sure when you're gluing stuff into these journals and things that you get it on there fairly quickly, because it is a hard surface and a cold surface, and that hot glue tends to dry really, really fast on those surfaces. Go. I'm just cutting as I go. And actually this one, I think I'll just cut it right now. Oh my goodness. She's not gonna give up. I told her she can't come in until she goes. Okay. Go on, go lay down. Okay, so that's on the inside there. It looks nice, nice and clean and neat. Put my bling off to the side there. And then for our beautiful lady, I'm gonna put her, here's how I wanna do this. I wanna have her kind of inside and outside of the frame, because I've seen the journaling girls do that, and I think it looks really cool. So first I'm gonna glue her to the underside. Just like that. And then I'm going to glue her to the top here. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my hot glue and go around the inside part of the frame and get that down just as quickly as I can. And press. Has anybody else noticed I've tried to use the Jot, I think it's Jot brand at Dollar Tree of the, what do you call it? Double-sided tape. And I'm noticing that it doesn't work very well. I've tried to use it on a few things, and paper, forget it. It just doesn't stick to paper at all. It just comes right off. And so I've been a little frustrated because I thought it was going to be really great, and it really isn't. Let's see. Gotta decide where I want these flowers to go. Right there. Let me just look one more second here. And what did I do? Oh, there it is. I'm looking for another. Oh, there's a good pink flower. And here's one of my buds. I think I'm going to put these together. And we'll cut that off right there. I'm going to put these down first. Just like that. And let's see how we want these other ones to go. I am running low on my pink tiny roses and stuff, so I'm trying to get creative on how I use them. But I'm running very low. And I want to use one of those. And only one. And we'll put that right there. Let me grab some of my ribbon real quick. Well, this is going to have to do. I don't have any super thin pink ribbon, but that's okay. I'm just going to use a little piece of this. And this is just binding, seam binding. And this will go okay. There, and then I'm going to cut a piece off and tie it around. And I want it to go the other way, of course. goodness. There we go. And one more time so that we have a knot. Okay. And let's see, where do I want this to go? I know I want it there somewhere, but yeah, I'm going to put it up at the top corner there. Right up there, and I'll cut it down so that it fits right. Don't want to cover up my pretty lady. Okay, you guys are gonna laugh at me. It's well past dinner time now, and my husband's not gonna be home for dinner. So guess what I ate for dinner? Haha, because I'm all by myself. I ate a piece of banana cream pie. I made a banana cream pie over the weekend, and it was so good. And I just decided that I wanted another piece. So, and unfortunately, Jeff is not a banana cream pie person. So thankfully, my son-in-law, the kids were over over the weekend on Sunday, and my son-in-law likes it. So he took some home with him. And that got rid of some of it, but the rest of that pie, all me. And do you know that pie is now a few bites away from being gone? I don't eat a lot. As a general rule, I'm not a big eater, but I love banana cream pie, and I just have not been able to make myself stop eating it. So it's good that it's going to be gone now. There we go. Doesn't that look really pretty? So it just dresses up the inside just a little bit. You know, I figured it deserves a nice little dress up. And I've got to put some of this on the back side as well, just to make sure it's completely finished off. So I'm going to very quickly put an edge in the back. Because again, I want to cover up that book cover. You know, the colors do not go. So I want to make sure I've got this looking nice all the way around, because I am putting this in my Etsy shop. So I need to make sure it's done right. For those of you who have hung in through the whole video, I thank you so very much. I want to remind you all that I have that pen that I'm gonna be giving away in my Etsy shop to anybody that spends $50 or more. It's one of Jeff's pens, and I'm looking for it because I know I brought it out here, but like everything else, I don't know where I sat it. It's somewhere in this massive pile of things. Anyway, I'll show it in my next video again. For the month of August, anybody that spends $50 or more in my Etsy shop will be entered into a raffle, and I am going to be giving away it's Melee Burl, and with a blue, like a really pretty deep blue and silver resin combined, and it's really gorgeous, you guys. And these pens, I'm telling you, the stuff that's on the inside of them is really high quality, so the ink pen itself writes really, really nicely. We sell the pens in our Etsy shop. I think I said for $65 in my last video. It's not $65, it's $60. We sell them for $60, and that's a good price. They cost us a lot to put together, so that's a really, really good price. The bits and pieces that Jeff uses in his pens are pretty expensive, so so the cost of materials is, you know, what basically brings the price up so much. But Jeff does hand turn them himself and does really, really beautiful work, if I might say so myself. He really, really does a nice job, and he's one of those people that when he does something, he has to do it right or not at all. And so he really, really does try to put out pieces that are the best possible quality, and he really does. He does an amazing job on his woodworking stuff. So anyway, make sure you get over to my Etsy shop, and if you see that there's, you know, stuff that you would like to have that, you know, brings you to that total so that you can be entered into the raffle, that would be really great. And I wish all of you luck. I've already had some people doing some shopping in there, so we'll see what happens. I just sold the other one that I had. We only had 2 of them, and the other one already sold. So I just have this one for the giveaway left. So anyway, I wish you all luck, and I hope you'll find something in the shop that, you know, tickles your fancy. And I definitely greatly appreciate it, and that's why we're doing the giveaway, because I need to show some appreciation to my my YouTubers for, you know, subscribing and watching my channel, and for shopping in my Etsy store. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, regardless. So I just wanted to do something for my viewers. Anyway, here is our book. It's all done, and it's beautiful. And yeah, it's a little thick because it's got that thing on the inside, but it looks really, really nice, and I don't mind that. And I put a tie on the inside so that you can tie it closed, and that's what it looks like. So I'm super pleased with this one. This will be in my Etsy shop, so if you're interested in buying it, it'll be over there for sale. And again, if you're not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you'd consider subscribing to my channel. I'll be putting out a lot of really great videos coming up here. I've got a lot of projects lined up.
Josefina, I'm going to do your spool doll soon. I promise you that. I'm trying to figure out all the little bits and pieces that I need to use, and I will be getting that together. And it's on my list. And then I've got a few other ones that I'm going to do as well. So anyway, I greatly appreciate y'all. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit the like button if you would. That really helps me in the algorithm with YouTube. It gets me in front of more viewers. And right now my goal is I'm at 62, I think a little over 6,200. And my goal is 7,000 subscribers. Once I hit the 7,000 mark, we'll do another giveaway on the channel, and I'll make sure, I think I told you guys a little while back, my next giveaway, I'm going to try and make it something really, really spectacular. I hope it will be. And so make sure you get in there and subscribe, and leave a comment if you will. I'd greatly appreciate it. It really helps me to know, whether or not people like my videos and what maybe I could be doing better. Whether it's a good comment or bad comment, don't be mean, don't be vulgar or anything like that. But I do not mind some criticisms, because that's what helps me to do better, and it helps me grow. So that's okay. So if you would, please leave a comment below. And take care, everybody. You have a very, very, get over to Kiki's sale. For those of you who are haven't joined Kiki's yet, if you go over there to join the group, make sure that you, I've been told by the administrator, Debbie, make sure that you have a profile already set up on your Facebook account, and that you answer all of the questions on her initial page when you go to join, because if that's not done, she can't admit you into the group. So she said for me to remind everybody to do those two things, and she'll get you in there. Thanks a lot, you guys. Take care, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.